we go again.
Yeah, so let me ask you this though. So this is another thing that we're talking about courts and pleas. So I don't know if you've been following along. I've been following along loosely with the Young Thug trial, bro. And
Mhm.
it is probably listen. Netflix needs to have a documentary on the Young Thug trial because
Yeah.
listen, thoroughly entertaining. It's comical. It has a lot of layers and a lot of the ingredients that make good documentaries, right? So just the other day, his lawyer was basically found to be in contempt of court, basically, though. So he gets locked up, right? And says, "Hey, since you locking me up, won't you lock me up with Thug then? Let me sit with Thug, right?" Which listen, by the way, it automatically makes him the go-to hip hop lawyer. If you are from the South, Atlanta specifically, and your lawyer is willing to go ahead and be held in contempt because he didn't want to divulge information about how he found out about I guess, a meeting between the judge and someone else that I believe. And he just said, listen, hold me in contempt if you want to, though, bro. I'm good. But I'm not giving up that information. And by the way, if you're going to go ahead and do it, let me sit with my client though, man. And because I'm not going to be there to represent my guy, let's go ahead and do a mistrial for this right now. If you're not going to listen, bro, he has a permanent invite to the cookout. Whatever the cookout is that everybody refers to, he is there though, bro. He has a first rate pass to come on over to there though, man.
First seat Hall of Famer at the cookout, huh?
First seat. He is listen though, bro. He is like to me, he is the equivalent of how if there is any civil unjust and civil cases, everybody goes and get Ben Crump. Right? He is there every single time. And the same way how I think a lot of people thought that like Johnny Cochran would be the go-to because he had OJ beat that
Mhm.
case, so right? I think that this dude is like that though, bro. He is gonna be one of them dudes. But I think specifically for Atlanta though, bro, I just don't know how given that action, how you just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna pass on him. If you can afford him, bro, he's the go-to though, bro.
Yeah, no, I get that. Especially, when you got somebody that's willing to fight for you like that. So
Facts. Facts. Yeah, I thought it was absolutely listen. It like I said, the whole entire thing has been mind blowing, but that was one of those things that I just wasn't expecting. Now, the people that are taking the stand are absolutely hilarious, and that's the one thing I can appreciate. So, it does make me look at it. Does make me look at Gunna differently now. Not too much of a like, but I understand some things more now. So all of the people who've gone up there who they've tried to get to testify against Thug have basically been like, I didn't see nothing. One dude was like, I can barely even see. I can't even see your face. Uh, all of the people who've gotten up there, they've done what they were supposed to do, which
right.
also tells me that if Gunner has gotten up there and people's like, oh, Gunner's a rat, blah 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 blah. I think no. I think Gunner did what he was supposed to do. I think that overall, not to say there was collusion, but there's no way I think that Gunner gets up there on the stands and goes at a different path than what everybody. I think that it's all part of the same thing. So for me, I look at I don't look at usually when we grew up, it was like taking the stands was enough. You just don't. You take it whatever penalty, that's just it though, man. And I think that was the reason why somebody like Young Boosie was the boy, not Young Boosie, Lil Boosie was mad. But I think that was all planned though, bro. Because these boys is up there, grade A cutting the fool on the stand though, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting trial, and you know, I'm just wondering what's gonna happen because there seems to be so much going on. You might as well call it a mistrial. What you think?
Listen, it wouldn't be out of the realm to call it a mistrial But I think that then they're gonna, retry it as well, though. So I don't know, man. But then if you call it a mistrial, is that free thug then, or I don't know what the rules of a mistrial are. But I think that that would be something that I'd be interested in knowing, though. If you do it as a mistrial, does that mean that the whole thing is thrown out? Because what new evidence are you going to show to prove his guilt that you didn't already have? That's my biggest thing.
Right.
And I've watched enough TV shows with lawyers involved with it, and the Lincoln lawyer to know that that seems to be how it works.